real quick, talking about my initial thoughts on the WW Freestyle program. WW Freestyle is the new name for Weight Watchers. They're no longer Weight Watchers, they're just WW. I think it stands for like Wellness That Works or something like that, which is kind of odd in my opinion. Like, WW is a very strange thing to say. Like, WW, it's weird. It's my initials too, so it's weird. Anyway, yeah, so I transitioned to following the Weight Watchers Freestyle program about a week ago. For the past week, I've been tracking on the Weight Watchers app as well as still on my MyFitnessPal, just because like I really wanted to see like how many calories I was eating on the amount of points I was eating, just to do a comparison. And it actually really surprised me how little I was eating when I was following Weight Watchers. I guess I am following, like, so I'm eating less now than I was just calorie counting, just because it's so much harder for me to eat foods that I want to eat and like stay within my points. Like, every single day, almost every single day, I've went over my points just to get like a normal amount of calories that I would eat if I was just calorie counting. And a big part of that is obviously because I'm not eating the best foods, I'm eating higher point foods. You know, like a tablespoon of butter, real butter, is 5 points. That's a lot. I only get 35 a day. So that's like a huge chunk out of the points budget. Just 5 points for butter. That's like not even food, you know? So it's so easy to go rack up all your points. Like, obviously the point is to try and encourage you to eat healthier, because they have so many 0-point foods now. Eggs, like the whole egg, even the yolk, is free. Beans, vegetables, fruits, fat-free plain Greek yogurt, like lean ground meat, rotisserie chicken breast without the skin is even 0 points, or even just plain chicken breast. There's so many options for like low point foods now that you really can kind of like get creative and make a whole ton of different recipes, with which are like the majority 0-point foods, so you can make like really big filling dinners for very little points. As well as like snacking on 0-point foods throughout the day. You know, like, there's definitely ways to work the program to get to eat a lot less points and eat more healthy. Coming over from just calorie counting though is a very hard transition for me. I'm still working with it. I'm still trying to like adapt and figure out lower point options. Just incorporating more vegetables, more fruits into my diet so I can eat more and stay within my points, because I have to go over my points all the time. And I'm still like well in a calorie deficit, even going over my points. It's just I'm in a transition period, I guess. But it is good. I feel like it really is helping me cut down on the amount of fat and sugar in my diet. Because like when you're just calorie counting, you know, you might not necessarily pay attention to those things so much, just because something could be like 100 calories and have a lot of sugar and fat in it. So it just makes you more aware. It really helps limit that stuff and use moderation. So I think it's good. I'll be honest and say that I prefer the old program, but I think that the freestyle program is a good step towards like trying to encourage people to be healthy. I know that a lot of people might are having problems with freestyle because like all the free foods are just too much for them. Maybe like they have trouble losing weight because they're eating too much on all the free foods. For me, that's definitely not the case. I'm having a hard time getting my calories in. And like I don't think it's possible for me to like eat too many calories with the free foods they have, just because they're not foods that I would ever overeat. I don't think that they're foods that most people would overeat, or they're foods that most people got fat eating, you know, like I'm fat because I ate too much pizza and candy and ice cream and junk, you know, not because I ate chicken and vegetables and eggs. So I'm not really concerned about having all these 0 point things. And by the way, the 0 points does not mean 0 calories, and that's even like what Weight Watchers stance is basically, you know, they expect you to use moderation using the 0 point foods. Like, they're not 0 calories. You can't just eat like unlimited amounts, obviously, because eggs and yogurt and beans and corn and fruit, you definitely can eat too many calories eating those foods. It's just most people won't do that. So yeah, I do think it's a good program. I'm still trying to work with it and still getting used to it. So as I kind of change my eating habits and adapt more towards Weight Watchers friendly options, I will share more like recipes and hauls and foods that I like to eat on Weight Watchers and stuff like that. So I haven't had my first weigh-in on Weight Watchers yet. I think Monday I'm going to weigh in for the first time after following Weight Watchers, and then I will share how much weight I lost. Hopefully it's more than I have been, just because I've been eating less, but we'll see. Yeah, so that is all I wanted to talk about for now. I will talk to you later. Bye. Thanks for watching.